So Samsung just continued the trend of the infinity display that they introduced in the Galaxy S8 with the Galaxy S9, and I have here the Galaxy S9 Plus, and in this video I'm going to tell you what my 9 months experience with this phone have been. And let me tell you that it has been my daily Android driver since I purchased it, so you might be in for a really good review. Hey guys, welcome back to Tech Trishant. If you are new here, my name is Trishant and I'm an amateur photographer who loves technology like smartphones and laptops, and on this channel I love to review them to help you make a purchase decision, all while expressing my love for technology. So this phone was a definite step up from the Galaxy S8 which they introduced almost 2 years ago, and it deserves all the praise it has got, and it has all the perks of replacing the Galaxy S8 Plus as a flagship S-series device for Samsung. It has never disappointed me, and I'm sure that it will never disappoint you, except in some cases. This right here, this guy is a really premium looking phone. You wouldn't be disappointed if you want to buy this phone for just based on its looks. This phone has a premium looking design, and since the Galaxy S8, the Samsung phones have just been more beautiful. With the glass back, the infinity display, aluminium bezels, this phone doesn't have a camera bump, definite placement of the fingerprint sensor than it was on the Samsung Galaxy S8. It still has a headphone jack, so Samsung definitely listens to its customers. It has USB-C. As I said in my earlier video, that USB-C is just Samsung future-proofing their phones. USB-C enables fast charging, and it's not going anywhere in the near future. One of the biggest step-ups of this device right here from the Galaxy S8 is in terms of the speaker and the sound quality. The sound and the speaker quality of the Samsung Galaxy S8 was real crap, and it was not at all recommendable. But Samsung definitely listened to their customers and upgraded the speakers here in the Galaxy S9 Plus. It's got stereo speakers and a feature called as Dolby Atmos, which work together in sync to create what you call a surround sound type of thing, and watching movies or just listening to music is just so much better on this phone right here as compared to the Galaxy S8. It still has a dual SIM, hybrid SIM slot. Main water resistance is very common for a Samsung smartphone now. This phone is water resistant with the rating of IP68. As I said in my Galaxy S8 review, that just don't use the iris scanner. It's not really healthy for your eyes, and although it's a good feature to have, but you may be better off avoiding it. So on to the camera. This phone right here has a dual lens system. Each of the two lenses have 12 megapixel resolution. It's a definite upgrade from the Galaxy S8 Plus, which only had a single lens. Samsung again took an innovative step by introducing the variable aperture thing on the camera. It really helps. As you can see right now, the photo on the left is of the Galaxy S8, and the same photo of the right is of the Galaxy S9 Plus. You can just see how improved the photo quality during night time is from the Galaxy S8 to the Galaxy S9 Plus. Getting an aperture of f1.5 during low light for a smartphone photographer is really a treat for him, and it really improves the quality and the exposure of the photos at night time. So in terms of low light performance, this phone is a very big upgrade as compared to the Galaxy S8. I think this phone right here has got one of the best low light cameras in the smartphone industry right now. This phone does HDR, has a great dynamic range. It does portrait mode because of that dual lens system. The telephoto lens is used for the portrait mode. The front camera on this one has the resolution of 8 megapixels with an f1.7 aperture. The selfies look amazing, crisp, colors are good enough, dynamic range is good. So in terms of video, finally Samsung has implemented the 4K at 60 fps feature. In terms of video, only the capability of doing the video at 4K 60 has been added. Other than that, all the video modes that you get on this phone are same. The camera quality is amazing. The back and the front camera both have optical image stabilization. One more thing that Samsung introduced and hyped when this product was launched was the super slow-mo. That is, it does 720p at a freaking 960 frames per second, which is just freaking awesome, again added by the capability of the Snapdragon 845. One small thing, that the AR emoji on this device was just a desperate move by Samsung to copy the Apple's Animoji feature, and they really badly faded it. So it's your choice whether you want to use AR emoji on this or not. So in terms of performance, there are no lags. This phone even outperformed the Galaxy S8 in terms of performance, which is till now performing brilliantly. Although doing heavy tasks on that phone really bumps the phone up on, but that's not a case for this one. Sometimes you are in situations where you want to access the mail at the same time, attend a call while reading the mail, and then message someone something and open the camera to scan a document or anything like that. I've tested the phone with all of this, and this phone didn't break a sweat. It performed, in fact it outperformed the Galaxy S8. Since it is based upon the 10 nanometer process, the performance is much better. The phone is fast, it's snappy, gaming performance is great. You can play any game on it, like the Asphalt, PUBG, or any kind of heavy game, Dead Trigger for example. This phone doesn't break a sweat, performs amazingly. This phone's display is a 6.2 inch 2K OLED display, which still no other smartphone have beaten till now other than the iPhone 10 lineup. Samsung produces one of the best displays in the market. This phone is not an exception. The colors on this phone look great. They are saturated. This display is color accurate. The contrast on this display is amazing. It gets pretty bright in the sunlight, and it's a treat to watch YouTube videos and movies on this display, especially with that improved Dolby Atmos feature sound. Please, I have a request that while purchasing these phones, also purchase a case with them, because these phones are pretty sensitive. The glass back although looks really good, but it is sensitive and prone to cracks. The ability to downscale the display to Full HD from the 2K is also amazing, and it's a thing which I miss on iPhones. This phone has got 3500 mAh of battery. I found it more than enough, but in some cases, like when watching movies at high volumes with a 2K display, the battery drains out pretty fast. Doing heavy tasks like gaming or doing multitasking in split screen modes for a long time does drain out the battery pretty fast, and that is I don't know what that thing is, but that is a thing which I've been experiencing with the Galaxy S8 as well as Galaxy S9 Plus, that the battery is draining out really quickly. Even in standby mode, if the Wi-Fi and location are on, of course I know they will consume battery. Even my iPhone have the Wi-Fi and location on. Its standby mode is amazing, but this phone, when the Wi-Fi and location are on and it's just kept on the table, after 20 to 30 minutes this phone battery drains out from 5 to 6%. So that's not a good thing for me. But in terms of average use, this phone takes me through the entire day, no complaints. I've really put it on to charge in the evening. Speaking of charging, it has got the fast charging, the fast wireless charging, which the Galaxy S8 also had, and that's a really future-proof phone. And this phone charges better wirelessly as compared to the Galaxy S8. It's a recommendation that you may want to use this phone with a Full HD display at times, and only when you need more performance, like when in gaming or when watching movies, you scale this display up to 2K, because in 2K the processor has to push double the amount of pixels as it did in Full HD. That is a major contributor to the life of the battery. Speaking of the software, it's running Android 8 Oreo out of the box. Since I have said many times in my previous videos also that I don't like the Samsung experience that much, but if you are a fan of the Samsung experience, then you would love this phone. This phone makes the Samsung experience just better as compared to the Galaxy S8. The software experience is just good. The phone is snappy. You have no problem using the phone. Memory management is not a problem on this phone. It's got a huge 6 gigabytes of battery, which is more than enough, and I have really required more than 4 gigs of RAM on a smartphone lately. Just one small thing that I was not a fan of earlier, and what is that? That is the updates. Everybody says, and I agree, I also say this to everyone, in terms of updating their phones, Samsung just suck, because it's so slow with the Android updates that whenever a new Samsung update comes, in 2 months time a better version of new Android update comes. So that's really a frustrating thing, and you again have to wait 7 to 8 months for getting the update. But since the last few months I've been getting regular security updates on this one. Samsung has even rolled out the One UI before 2019 to many regions such as Germany and more. So I'm really excited that, and really happy that Samsung is now upping their game in terms of updates also, and it would be really great for me to receive a new Android update even after 3 to 4 months after it has been released. So these are the things which you are getting if you are purchasing the Galaxy S9 Plus. A very sharp and beautiful 2K display, a future-proof display, a very fast processor, beautiful looks, beautiful and premium looks, great camera, one of the best low light camera I have tested, and one of the best selfie cameras that I have tested. It has fast charging, fast wireless charging, software experience is great if you love Samsung experience, and finally it has all the ports. It has the headphone jack and the USB-C. It still has a hybrid SIM slot. I hope you liked this review of the Samsung Galaxy S9 Plus. If you liked it, then give it a big like, share this video with your friends and family, and if you would like to see more videos from me in the near future, then consider subscribing my channel and hitting that bell icon so that you never miss an update. So I hope you enjoyed this review, or it helped you make a purchase decision. And if you think I missed anything that should be noted in this phone and that is unique to this phone, or just a great feature of this phone, then post in the comment section below. Tell me in the comment section below that how did you find this review, and how your experience with this phone has been, and whether you would or wouldn't buy this phone and why. Till the next time, have fun, keep loving technology, keep coming back to Tech Trishant. This is Trishant signing off. Peace.